Are y'all ready to have some fun? Then you're in the right place. Welcome to Carolyn's Corner Live. The show will begin shortly. Thanks for joining us. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Carolyn's Corner Live. I'm so happy that you've joined us tonight. We got another great show in store for you. However, I do want to let you know we are having some technical difficulties with our guest. I do apologize. I'm hoping that he will join us via the messenger or the chat on the Facebook or the YouTube. Papa Tommy is our guest tonight. We're going to be featuring several of his new songs that he's written. Stand by. And see if you're able to hear him, please. My phone's not the loudest. Sorry, Tommy. So I do have Papa Tommy here on the phone with me, and we're going to begin by playing some of his songs. Now, Tommy has been on our show before, and he is in Cape Coral, Florida. Is that how you say it? Coral or Corral, Tommy? Coral. Cape Coral, Florida. I'm so sorry you're having issues with your video. I don't understand. Sometimes this thing is...
I'm not linking up at all. That link isn't working for me. It's not letting me through. There was a prompt that was totally blank.
Right.
It didn't even tell me what to do. So
I'm sorry. Did you copy and paste it into your web browser like you did before?
No, I just clicked on it from the.
Oh, that's probably the issue. Copy and paste it into your web browser. What type of device are you using?
I got a laptop.
Okay, copy and paste it into your web browser. You need Google Chrome unless it's if it's a regular laptop. If it's an Apple product, then you need Safari.
Okay.
Hi, Edgar. I miss you too. How are you? So go ahead and try that, Edgar. You have to type it into your prompt. The last time I think we were able to do it different. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Carolyn's Corner Live. Our guest is having a little bit of trouble getting on. So try that, Tommy, okay? It should work like that, and then just follow the prompts. I didn't realize you were doing it like that. So Tommy has a lot of great songs, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to come on the screen with us right now. He's having an issue with his video. He's been on our show before. I don't know if y'all remember. It was the night when I had some kind of stomach bug and I was sick, unfortunately. So I missed the show, and I told him, well, we could definitely want to give you a redo. I mean, even though Paul and Brett and everyone did a great job, I feel like that I missed out, and I don't want to disappoint anyone. Welcome, everyone who's joining us. Please say hello and tell me where you're from. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Our guest will be here shortly, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. So, Tommy, if you...
On the screen, so I guess it went through.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to join us, so let's see what's happening. Hi, Sarah. How are you, beautiful? Good to see you. There you are. Thank goodness. I'm bringing you on right now, Tommy, and I'm going to hang up the phone. Well,
okay.
Let's not hang up. Yay, we got it, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Great. Yes, Tom. Thank goodness. It had been so long, a while since you've been on. I think the last time you were on was in March. And we've realized a couple of things, that you have to copy it and paste it into your web browser. And that's my bad. I thought I had told you that. But either way, I'm so glad you're here. Let's see. Edgar says, getting things ready for the weekend. We're excited. Hopefully we do good our first time at the market. Edgar, you're going to be selling your pickles at the market. That's going to be exciting. By the way, I want to give a shout out to my grandson and my husband. My grandson's visiting us again. He was here last time you were on. He's in the living room on the big screen with my husband. Hi, Spencer. Hi, Grandpa. Good to see y'all. So, hi, Lori. Oh, sorry. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, everybody. Tommy, I'm sorry about the issues. Tom, I don't know, never know what to call you. So, Tom, you always write. Okay, awesome. You always write some really great songs, honestly. You make me smile all the time. You're so welcome. I'm sorry you had issues, but now we're back.
When
He's
I
written
hang
some.
up, I'm going to have issues anyway, so they're always with me, no matter what.
So you have issues whether you're on the computer or not.
Yeah, it's a constant
Amen.
issue. It's called
Join the
life.
club. Join the club. Well, Tom, you just recently got back from your vacation. Tell us about that. Where did you go? I thought that was so cool.
We went to the Bahamas as of late. That was 2 weeks. We hadn't been there in a couple of years. We have a timeshare, and we usually go every year for a week. And we started
Nice.
building up weeks because of the COVID lockdown, and so we went
Yes.
there. It was relaxing. Yeah, a lot of things are still shut down there, but I got a lot of songwriting done, and most of the time that's what I go there for. I'm not really a beach person or anything. So
Right. I know. I saw a lot of videos and pictures you posted, and gosh, it looks so beautiful. That's on my bucket list. So I'm glad you got to do that. Not a lot of people do get to experience that, can experience that. So congratulations. I'm
yeah,
glad you have a place where you can go and relax and just really decompress and unwind. Hopefully, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm retired. I need to decompress from that. I don't know.
You need to decompress from being retired. I think it just means you're tired again,
Yeah.
retired. I figured that out. I'm not
Yeah,
sure if
you get
that's what
tired over and over, along with the issues that I mentioned before.
God bless you. I know I'm not even retired and I'm already retired. I'm already double tired. So, yeah, I can absolutely relate. Hello, Kimmy. Hello, Edgar. Hello, everyone who's joining us. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. So, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? I know you were on the show before, but tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about yourself.
Well, I guess I'll keep it in the music realm. I started playing when I was around 7 years old. My father had gotten me a plastic ukulele, but it was tunable. Oh, no, I'm
Wow.
sorry, it's ukulele. I was corrected by a Hawaiian woman some time ago.
Really? It's
Yeah,
ukulele?
it's ukulele.
Okay,
Yeah,
folks, write that
uh,
down.
yeah.
Edgar
Okay.
says,
Yeah,
hello,
yeah.
Papa Tommy.
Hello, Edgar. So, and the reason I started even playing that is Elvis had just came out. He was taking the place by storm. I was living in Brooklyn at the time, and he was already on mainstream, big cities like that. And so
Right,
I made a cardboard. Had a container years ago. They made milk containers that were kind of maybe about a foot tall and square, made out of waxed cardboard, and I put strings, rubber bands on it. And I started playing around the house, and I wouldn't let that thing go. So my father, he said, "I got to get this kid something." So he got me the ukulele, and I played it, and I started playing by ear. He taught me three chords he knew, and I started
wow.
playing by ear, figuring stuff out, and I just stuck with it. And then he bought me a guitar after guitar. Didn't play professionally until I was 60, but I always played. I didn't like the music business. I had been exposed
Wow.
to it. My brother-in-law had a nightclub with show bands. I was a family guy, kind of laid back. I didn't like the business, so
Right.
and then when we moved to Florida, I was around 60 years old, and I said, "Let me give this a try." So I took a gig or two, and but then I started writing at that time too. Never seriously wrote before that. So
Wow. So you started writing when you were 60.
pretty much, I mean, I dabble. I might have
Wow.
wrote a song a year, and that's I'm doing a lot more than that now. So that was it. I did a whole bunch of stuff. Music was always in the background. I always
Right.
played, but just for my own enjoyment, and I always tried to learn. But I worked on Wall Street 8 years. I hated it, and then I moved up to the mountains in New York, and I worked on snowmobile trails for 5 years. So a lot of culture shock.
Wow. So you went from working on Wall Street to working on snowmobiles.
Yeah, cutting trails and grooming them in the winter,
What?
and then I went to the fast food business, and
Oh my
then,
gosh.
then I got a job in a chemical company, and they had me drafting, and I went into my own drafting business. So, but
Oh,
finally, I'm happy.
hold on. We have an unexpected visit. You gotta go sit in the living room though. You can say hi. Well, that's great. My grandson wants to say hi. Okay, now go
Hi,
sit down and watch it on the TV. Okay, I'll wave at you again.
yeah, Mister.
Oh man, what an interesting history you've had. Oh my gosh, you've done a little bit of everything, haven't you?
Yeah, well, yeah. When you're being chased by the law, you got to keep moving around to different things.
Well, you're the man on the run. Instead of the band on the run, you're the man on the
Yeah,
run. They'll never catch me here.
yeah,
Oh my gosh. Well,
yeah.
I really love your songs. I mean, I love
Thanks.
them because a lot of them are, you're welcome. Honestly, a lot of them are very witty and funny, and everybody needs smiles. Some of you are so funny. So folks, I asked Tom to send me pictures relating to the song so that I could put them make videos. And wait till you see some of these pictures. He cracks me up. Oh my goodness, Tom. When I didn't even message you, I was going to tell you, oh my God, Tom, you're making me laugh so hard. Especially the other one. We'll get to it in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, I just love it. So let's go ahead and feature your first song because I want everybody to hear it. The first song is called A Lie or Two. Oh gosh, you're funny. Okay, tell us about that song, Tom.
Well, you hear the term "little white lies," and I'm thinking, well, any kind of lying really, isn't good. But there's a fellow who feels like he's outclassed by his girlfriend. He doesn't know why she loves him and makes a fuss over him, and he figures, you might be lying, but yeah, it's acceptable in this case. And,
it's acceptable in this case.
Yeah, so that's where that song comes from, and I thought it was a cute approach. So.
Very cute. And I want to say hi to Jamie. Hi from Oklahoma. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for joining us. You're going to enjoy the show. I'm so excited that you're here, and I'm so excited all of you are here. I can't wait to hear this. I can't wait to share this with everyone. Hello, Rachel. How are you? Beautiful. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad y'all are joining us. So for those of you who haven't heard Tommy's songs, you're going to love them. He's got a lot of humor in them, and I just think the idea of them is just great, and I love this. So are you ready for us to play this first song? Are you ready, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay. So pay close attention to the picture that he sent me. Now, he selected these photos. I did not. Okay. So this is called A Lie or Two. And I'm going to mute my mic while this is playing. Ladies and gentlemen, get settled in. Here we go. Papa Tommy, or Tom. I just always call you Papa Tommy. Here we go. A Lie or Two.
Said I'm quite a dancer. Was that some first date flattery? It's a well-known fact I got 2 left feet. It'll take a lot more than that to encourage me. So much about you that's too good to be true. But I can put up with a lie or two. No, my suits don't fit me right. So I don't know what it was you were seeing. 'Cause you told me I look like a model from some men's fashion magazine. Maybe you're compelled to say some things that ain't true. It's okay, I can handle a lie or two. Well, there ain't one loving thing I say about you that anyone could prove to be untrue. And if you stretch the truth a bit, girl, trust me, 'cause I'm okay with it. Maybe we can redefine certain lovers' lies. Honesty ain't all it's cracked up to be. 'Cause you helped me realize drive suspicion from my head. Did you tell me lies? So what if you had? Nobody gets hurt, that ain't so bad. What harm in believing a lie or two? I once asked you to fess up. You said I can't make this kind of stuff up. I'm loving all this loving I'm getting from you. Don't think I'll notice, but if I do, I won't mention if you throw in a lie or two.
All right. I like that song. So I won't mention if you throw in a lie or two. I like that. It's like
Sure
it doesn't
was.
even.
Sure
And I
wasn't
love.
country.
Sure wasn't what?
Country music.
No, definitely was
Yeah.
not country.
I see, places from out west, and I said, "Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now."
No, absolutely not. What genre do you classify yourself, or do you? What
I
kind of?
don't. I
Yeah,
write in so many. Yeah, that was jazz. I'll write country. I'll do zydeco or reggae
yeah.
music, blues. So whatever
I
strikes me.
love that about you. You can just do all types of different styles, and we never know what we're going to get from you, which is really cool. And I never know what you're going to write. I just think your songs are so great. I like that.
Yeah,
It's
it's all
so
a
great.
mystery to me too when I
Yeah.
sit down to do something.
Yeah. You know what? And you can write pretty quickly. For me, it takes me a long time to write something. I don't know why. It just has to stew, kind of like what did Jerry say one time? I'm more of a builder, I guess. I get the idea, but it has to be something really solid. And then I'm like, okay, I need to write this. I'm very bad about coming up with ideas quickly off the top of my head, like you are. That's another huge gift. That's a really big gift. Thank you for
Well, I
sharing that.
write a lot, and one way you write a lot is if you're not afraid to write bad songs, so you just write them all, and you just keep
Yeah,
going.
that's true. And I
I,
was thinking about that the other day. I need to
yeah,
start doing that.
yeah. If I ain't real happy with something, I'll write it anyway. I'll finish it, and then
Yeah,
I'll revisit it. And sometimes this, bones to it is pretty good because that's why you
yeah,
started right in the first place. And
right.
then a year later, maybe your styles change, or you come up with some neat little trick to make it sound good, and it's back in action again. So I write them all.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can go back to them years later, even a year, like you said. Honestly, that
Yeah.
happens a lot. That's why everybody's the songwriters have so many notebooks full of all these ideas, starts, ends, choruses, verses, right? And it's like sometimes you just want to be, it's like a giant puzzle. Let's put it all together and see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, this next song, I was laughing hard when I saw this picture, Tom. I really was. So the name of this song, I think that's funny. I really do. I was laughing. It's the name of it is "Does This Song Make My
Oh,
Ass Look Fat?" Tell us about that song. When I saw that title, I was like, "Oh my God, Tommy,
yeah.
tell them about this song." It's
Yeah,
funny,
that
man.
title's a real grabber, ain't it? It just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. It's ingrained in my brain.
I'm in a lot of music, writing groups, and
Right?
some things they try to hammer home is try to write for the artist.
Oh, okay.
So if they hear it, they'll like it. And in this case, the artist is writing his own song. But the thing is, sometimes you don't see the artist first. You don't know what the person looks like, but you like
Yeah.
the song. But a lot of times it might be a young guy and lean, mean, and they go on all day partying and stuff. So
Yeah.
he's singing about drinking a lot of beer and eating pizza and having barbecue. So it's revolving around overindulgence. So I'm
Okay.
thinking, okay, I never saw this guy before. He's probably pretty chunky. So
Like the guy in the first picture.
the only communication you have, or the only image you have, is what this fella's singing. So he
Okay.
starts getting concerned. Does this song make my ass look fat? Before you go to a concert, and never see him, you might say,
True.
I don't know. The guy probably doesn't move too well, or something. So, it's kind of a slam at that
I
practice
like it.
of writing for the artist when you let it
I
come through.
understand. Yeah, absolutely. And I love it. I think it's so clever. And I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to a lot of it.
Yeah.
Folks, I'm confident you're really going to like this. Listen close to the lyrics and check out the picture he sent me. Oh my God, Tom, you're so funny. So here we go. So I'm going to have to put you in the waiting room for this one. I had to load it a different way. We're going in the waiting room. We'll be right there with the song. Hang on, guys and gals.
I'm good at writing songs that create a mental picture. If I don't hook you on the first line, I know just how to fix her. If it's a party song, I'll make you feel we're partying right there. With endless wings, pizza, tacos, chips, and kegs of beer. But fans who've never seen me might assume this overindulgent makes me less a hunk, more of a chunk with my midsection bulging. So what do you see when you're picturing me? Does this song make my ass look fat? Some honesty would be Some things better left unseen, like me stuffed into skinny jeans and shirts that got buttons that popped. Does this song make my ass look fat? Oh no, say it isn't so. Maybe I went overboard with images made musically of a superstar, bigger than life, but larger than reality. Did I exaggerate my carb intake? Am I too slow to put on a good show? Are you selling your ticket? Afraid my girth will mean you won't get your money's worth. Cause fans who've never seen me might assume this overindulgent makes me less a hunk, more of a chunk with my midsection bulging. So what do you see when you're picturing me? Does this song make my ass look fat? Some honesty would be great. Can you see a truck license plate hanging there on my derriere? Does this song make my ass look fat? Some things better left unseen, like me stuffed into skinny jeans and shirts that got buttons that popped. What's it looking like back there? These images swirling have got to be halted. On my new release in vinyl, gonna need their jackets altered. Got to trim out some lyrics. Can't have listeners assuming the man behind the voice has a behind that's ballooning. The butt's alright, but the song might make my ass look fat. Oh no, say it isn't so.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Tom. I was over here laughing. I really, really was. I thought that was so funny. Some of those lines were like, man, you write some really good lines. I like that. What you picture is me stuffed into skinny jeans, and I was trying to write down more, but I couldn't write that fast. It was so cute and so funny. When I, gosh, that's so good. I like it. I like it a lot, and I never even considered that. When you hear the song, what are you picturing when you hear the song? That's very true. I love that a lot.
It's kind of like if you're on the phone and you're talking to somebody you never met, say a salesperson that you're going to meet
Yes.
someday, and you have an image in your mind what that person
Yeah,
is like. It's usually they look like a movie star to you, in your mind, and then
it's true.
you're just a regular person when you finally
Yeah,
meet
it's like they're yeah, and that's true. I say that a lot. These big, and I would love to meet some of these big superstars, but they're just regular people like us. It's not like, you know what I mean? They're just people. They're just people. But I love that. I really do love that. So we've got 5 songs. So I love that. You got
them.
so many.
Yeah,
How
no,
so?
I didn't. I sent them so you have a choice because I never know what to put out there. I
No,
forget.
I love it. It's hard for me to take out any, and I love all of them. I really, really do. So, first of all, where was that one written at? Does this song make my ass look fat? Sounds weird to even say.
It was written in front of my refrigerator. But I spent a lot of time there.
Perfect
So
answer.
any number of songs could be written right there.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Let me see. What would I want to? You know what? Maybe that's what I should do. Go on location in different parts of my house, and maybe I can
Yeah.
come up with some quicker ideas. And I can talk about sitting on the couch all day. That could be your
Yeah.
next song, Tommy.
I'm working on the couch potato song.
the couch potato song.
Yeah,
And then when you come back on the show, you can just send me a picture of a Mr. Potato Head. That would be hilarious.
I was hoping it would be a picture of me looking like a couch potato. Stick a
That is
couple of
so
eyes on me here and there.
Yeah,
just to
just
effect,
literally like Mr. Potato. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. So the next song, and I thought we had played this last time, but obviously we didn't. I guess because I've heard it and I really like this song.
Well,
Go ahead.
yeah. No, the last time I sent videos,
Yes,
and
that's right.
I know I didn't do that because I don't know the words to this song. So I wouldn't have done a video. I don't learn the words to most of my songs. When
Wow.
I was playing gigs, I learned 40 of them.
Wow. That's a lot.
But I write every week and I demo a song a week. So I don't have
Wow.
time to learn them because my goal isn't to play out. So it takes a
Yeah.
lot of time to learn the song.
Yeah.
And I'd rather put that towards writing. So as a result, I knew I didn't video this song because I really didn't know it that well.
Yeah. So I think it's just because I had heard it before and I really liked it, but I think
Yeah,
we
it might
ran
have
out of
been.
room. Yeah.
It's on Reverb Nation, so if you haven't
Yes.
heard me
I
there,
think I think I had heard it and I don't know how it got skipped the first time. It wasn't, excuse me, it wasn't on purpose.
well,
But the name of it, which is a cool title, it's called Hitting on You. Tell us
yeah.
about this song, where you were when you wrote it, whatever you want to tell us.
Well, I
I'm
spent a
scared
lot
to
of time.
ask.
I spent a lot of time in bars, so and you watch the interaction with people. Like some things never change, and
Yes.
like a guy he's eyeing a girl for a long time, and he's kind of like he's intimidated by that whole scene, and
Yes.
he's not about to come up with some great line to catch her, but he doesn't want her to walk out of his life either. So she looks like she's about to get up, and he just like goes for broke, and he's right up front. I don't have
Yes.
he doesn't have time to be slick.
Yeah.
He said, I'm hitting on you. Okay, just so you know. So.
One of my favorite things used to be back when I was single, because I wasn't the type that would really, I would just sit there. Honestly, I would watch people, watch guys, watch girls, and I would sometimes say to them, especially because most of them are younger than me,
Yeah.
I'd say, man, that was pretty obvious. They'd be like, what? I said, I'm sorry, but that was funny. She just dissed you, It is. I love people watching too. I'm like you are,
Yeah.
Tom, really.
Yeah, and that's the funniest place, because sometimes
Yeah.
people, they're at different levels of sobriety.
Yes.
And you could have a guy trying to be real cool, and he has a straw, and he's trying to catch the straw with his tongue, and it pokes him in the eye, and like
and true, and he doesn't even think anybody sees it, and you're over there in the corner.
Image you shot, he just can't do anything with that.
It's so true. It's so true. Okay, so let's play this song. This is called Hitting on You by Papa Tommy, aka Tom, aka Tommy.
Yeah.
Here we go. And I'm going to have to put us, no, this one I don't have to put us in the waiting room. I have to load these up differently. Here we go.
Hitting on you. Yeah, I'm hitting on you. Afraid you would leave, so what was I going to do? Give me a minute to compose myself. Tongue-tied, stammering, what do I say? Got to get my lips to cooperate. Hope this is my lucky day. I can tell I'm doing well so far, 'cause if things were getting worse, you would have used that can of pepper spray I see sticking out of your purse. So I'm hitting on you. Yeah, I'm hitting on you. Afraid you would leave, so what was I going to do? So I'm hitting on you. Yeah, I'm hitting on you. Never been a Casanova. Figured I'd try something new. Might say I'm going for broke here. Use my most convincing lines. Can't have you head for the exit. Lose the chance of a lifetime. I gamble with scratch-off tickets each day. Why shouldn't I try my luck? If I fail to win you over, it won't even cost me a buck. So I'm hitting on you. Yeah, I'm hitting on you. Afraid you would leave, so what was I going to do? So I'm hitting on you. Yeah, I'm hitting on you. Never been a Casanova. Figured I'd try something new. I'll make you promises I can keep them. I'm a humble man, so that's not a boast. If you find I'm exaggerating, you can kick me where it hurts the most. Years from now in assisted living, you and me living the dream. I'll say and do whatever it takes just to make you laugh and scream. While I'm hitting on you at the bingo table, we'll pretend it's a bar. Hitting on you, we'll break all their rules when we go too far. Do whatever will make them blush, they won't mind a bit. 'Cause when you're old, there's plenty of things, haha, you can get away with. Whoa, oh, hitting on you. Whoa, oh. hitting on you. Till we're 102, I'll be hitting on you.
Oh my gosh. I was laughing out loud. Some of your lines are so clever. While I can visualize it. You're sitting at the bingo table. Such a cool song. I
Yeah.
love that song.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I really do love that. That is so good. And it's true. When you're old, you can get away with things you can't normally
Yeah.
get away with.
Yeah, we're like Southwest Florida is so many retirees, and just
Yeah.
about, I'm one of the youngest guys in the group. We
Yeah.
have coffee just about every day, and yeah, they're
I love it. I'm just hitting on you. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Oh God, I love all your songs have such a cool twist, and I like that. It's like we were on the island, man. The island.
Yeah, that was kind of a reggae.
Yeah.
I tend to go that way.
Yeah, because I know the first time I heard one of your songs, when I first talked to you the very first time, I said, "Oh yeah, you have like, what did I call it?" I said like a reggae, and you're like, "Me?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was like, it's so different. I don't know how to describe it. I love it. Oh my God. That is a great song when we're in the.
I try writing country music every once in a while, and my friends say everything sounds like an island tune with you. You know, like I just get that kind of back rhythm. I don't know what it is. It just
I
lines
like
up
it.
in there.
Well, and the funny thing is, no matter what it is you're singing the song about, it can be a horribly sad song, but it still sounds like it's happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it.
Keep dancing even if things turn to crap. You know,
yeah, and I like that you made me laugh so hard on that one and you didn't say old folks home, you said assisted living, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm like, where did you cut? That is so clever that you
managed a little more freedom there. You know?
Yes, I know. I loved it. Oh, it made me laugh so hard. I need to play that specifically and tell my husband this is your song. Hitting on you, hitting on you. That's what I'm going to keep doing forever and ever. So, gosh, your songs are so good. And I like the picture that you sent me of the guy that's in a clown suit with a drink, and hitting on the beautiful lady. And years ago, you heard the story about me actually dating a clown? So I started laughing even harder. Yeah.
Did he have the size 27 shoes and everything?
Yes, he did. Oh. Yes, he did. It was hilarious. Nobody knew it. I told my story one night here on the show, and I was laughing sorry because it was a long, drawn out. I mean, he was a great guy. He really was. But when my car broke down and he's in costume, full costume, and he's trying to push the car, nobody would give us a ride. It was.
So he came out to get you?
No, we were in my car, and my car, the battery.
No, see, I pictured him coming up with a Volkswagen and 13 other clowns coming out with him.
Yes, my car, the battery exploded. I'll never forget it. It was the scariest thing. And we were stuck at a gas station, and no one would help us because here's this guy in a complete clown costume. Oh my God, it was one of the funniest, and it was so funny. And finally, someone gave us a ride because I worked about 2-3 blocks away, but I didn't want to push the car. My job was so I could get the vehicle that they had, but nobody would even give us maybe it was further than that, a mile. Nobody would give us a ride. So finally, a group gave us a ride, but they made him sit in the back of the truck. And I'll never forget it. Oh my God. And I thought, oh God, really? And then I got pulled over by a cop because I was coming back, not from that one, later. And I was just so upset. And the cop, it was a female police officer, and she said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And I go, "Well, I'm dating a clown." It was so funny. My family, he was a great guy, though. He really was. But it was just like, oh my God. Oh, so funny. You made me reminded me of that with that clown costume. Oh my God, that's funny, man. It's like you look like a clown when you're doing stuff. So, real quick, stand by, because I don't know if you heard, I'm super excited. We have our first Carolyn's Corner affiliate, and I want to make sure I play their commercial for everyone. This is a place local here in Beeville, Texas called Spores. Thinking about clowns. Scores Bar and Grill. I get it out right. So it's a great place if you ever get a chance to head over there when you come to Beeville. A nice, quiet atmosphere. They got great specials. They have open mics on Wednesday. It's a lot of fun. It's just a nice atmosphere. They've completely remodeled it. And they've got something big coming up for the teachers, which is going to be this Thursday, I believe. So this will be the last time I play this one on my show. So let's play that real quick. We'll be right back. It's very fast. School's out for the summer, and area teacher Scores would like to offer a great day out for all of you guys. For all of your hard work this year, they are offering Teacher Appreciation Day on Thursday, May the 26th. They're going to have lunch specials, happy hour, free pool, and music by DJ Dub. All of the festivities kick off at noon, so come on down to Scores and enjoy a nice cold beverage in a nice, cool atmosphere. That's right. It's a very cool atmosphere. Honestly, I didn't know how else to word that. I'm like, it is a cool. It's just very, very comfortable. I always feel really comfortable. They've got really good food too.
It's
So for those,
probably family friendly, right?
yes,
And
yes,
after
up
all,
to a certain time.
It
Yes.
is on St. Mary's Street. You can't mess around.
I know,
man.
I know. And we live off of St. Mary's Street ourselves, so we're not that far away from it.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we're not on St. but we're off St. Mary's. It's one of our main streets here in Beeville, Texas. So if you ever come to Beeville, you'll be on St. Mary's Street. So I've got one more short thing to share. Boy, tongue twister. So I'm so proud, Tommy. I don't know if you know this or not, but I've finally got our website finished for Carolyn's Corner, and it's carolynscorner.live. I just want to show it real quick so everybody can write it down. Make sure you go check it out. We're featuring the last few episodes of the podcast. In fact, the last 5 episodes are on there. And you can see all of our merchandise, see a lot of interesting, cool stuff. At least I hope so anyway. So check this out. Thank you. I've been working hard on it. I'm definitely no expert, but I'm very proud of it. So check this out real quick, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll get back to the show. All right, that was pretty quick. I think I cut it off too soon. I just wanted you to know I've heard feedback. I really try to take into consideration because, watch viewers' feedback. And a lot of people are still having trouble finding the shows. So I wanted to do the website so that way everything is in one spot. You can go on there and see the last 5 shows. And normally you can see tonight's show stream, but since I was out of town, I didn't get a chance to put it in there. Whoops, my fault. But I will do it after we get done. It'll be on the website, okay? And it's carolynscorner.live. So pass that around for me, Tommy. It just makes it easier instead of them, you got to go to Facebook. You got to go to YouTube. So it'll give you all of the links to all of our social media, which now we're on Apple Podcast as well. We're growing and I'm tired. I say that's why I'm so tired. We're going everywhere. So let's get back to your songs. I'm super excited. You're such a talented guy, and I'm so thrilled to have you here, honestly. So the next song that you have, and I did make a little mistake because I'd already made the video. It's Hole in the Sky, not the sky.
Yeah.
D-A.
It's this little calypso thing, just like an island thing.
Okay, so that's why it has the duh, and I did put the instead. Sorry about that. So you want to tell us a little bit about it?
It's when it's a special occasion. Okay, in this case, it's a guy wants to propose, and you see these movies, and say a couple on a rowboat, and the lake is smooth as glass, and everything is just perfect. The full moon, and and you don't always get those nights.
No.
Sometimes you're there, and there's a truck crashes into a garbage can in the middle of your proposal somewhere.
True.
Distractions. So this guy is basically it's not full moon time, but he's praying that God will poke a hole in the sky, just make the night perfect.
Okay.
Clouds floating by, the stars bigger. There's little references like that. He just wants a perfect night to pop the question.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to hear it now that we have
Sometimes I get so romantic, it's crazy.
I know, my goodness. Your wife of how many years? How long have you been married?
I'll be 52 in June.
God, that's amazing. She is gorgeous.
Thank you.
I know. I can tell y'all are so happy together. And you can tell a lot from I think, from photos, honestly, because I haven't ever met you in person, unfortunately, but I can just tell you that you just seem, you got that energy. Just like,
the photos on Facebook.
Yes.
Oh, no, we're not together. I paste them in. I use Photoshop. I'm real good at it.
It could be.
You never know.
That is so funny. So let's hear this song. Let's play this song. Please poke a hole. No, wait, that's the wrong one. I'm so sorry. Yeah. No, that's right. Please poke a hole in the sky. D-A. Here we go. You ready, Tom?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Y'all get ready. Here we go. Show some love, by the way, folks, please. Here we go.
could use some bright moonlight. Lord, you know, this is a special night. Full moon ain't due for a week or two. The atmosphere to go with this diamond ring I got here. A romantic touch just for us. Could you please poke a hole in the sky? A divine light around midnight. Could you please poke a hole in the sky? Not romantic, never been. Could use a nudge, help me budge from this place I'm in. Please forgive me if I'm out of line. Never prayed for a hole in the sky. It's my first and only time. A romantic touch just for us. Please poke a hole in the sky. A divine light around midnight. Please poke a hole in the sky. The ring, please poke a hole in the sky. Racing clouds be great to see, like time-lapse photography. Crickets too, and I figure twinkling stars, but only bigger. Please poke a hole in the sky. A bright round hole in the sky. I remind you, you made it to be irresistible to me. A suggestion or two, I'll leave the creative part to you. Please poke a hole in the sky. A bright round hole in the sky. Like a beam of approval coming from your eye. A bright round hole in the sky.
All right. I really like that. And you know what I was thinking as I was listening to that? I like the way you said that. At first I thought poke a hole in the sky, but that is really clever because I never thought of it like that. Literally just move the clouds out of the way and get the moon, but poke a hole in the sky.
Yeah, there was
That's
no moon out that night, so like God has a whole bunch of tools. He's got like a paper punch.
yes.
Probably just knocks things out.
I like that. Yes. Can you just move it over?
He was a carpenter, you know.
He was. So he can, yeah, just make some room for me. Come on,
Yeah,
just this one night.
He's got the gear. Oh yeah, I can take care of that.
Hold on. Let me just blow those clouds out of the way. Poke a hole in the sky. That is so clever, Tom. It really is. I love your take on stuff because that is a very simple way to look at it, but yet I never thought of it. You know, it's almost like childlike visual. You know what I mean? Like a child would say, "Hey, can you poke a hole in the sky?" And I think it's awesome. I really, really do. Not calling you a child, but I really like that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. A lot of people do. Why don't you grow up in some form or another?
No, don't. Please don't. Don't change
Okay.
because you're great the way you are.
Right.
The world needs more Toms we need more
well,
Toms.
speaking of that, would you like to see my teddy bear?
Sure, let me see, Tom.
I got a monkey back there. Oh, I want to talk about monkeys right now. So.
Oh God, you have a thing about monkeys right now?
Well, I said we shouldn't talk about monkeys with the monkeypox and all that stuff.
Oh, I can just imagine. Oh my God. Well, I do have one more great song from you. I'm enjoying these so much. You're making me laugh. And you know what? We all need to laugh, honestly. Right, Tom? We do, especially right now. For so long, everything's been so stressful, so hard. Honestly, all this horrible. I don't even watch the news anymore, but it still leaks in to our daily lives. You know, all the horrible things that are going on around us and the things we're having to deal with. We need to laugh. You know, we really, really do. We need to smile and just let it go. Just quit focusing on the negative and try to focus on the positive because there's so much positive out there. It outweighs the negative for sure.
And
hey there, Neil. How are you? Don't you agree, Tom?
Yeah, that's pretty much what this next song is about. You know, I think it's the "Catch Me Away."
Yes. Tell me about this song.
Well, you talk about things around us, things going on, and just in general, people pray, and there's a certain amount of effect they're looking to get, or results they're looking to get.
Right.
Maybe have the problem taken care of, and sometimes that doesn't manifest right away. But
Right.
something he does do, if we're looking for it, he kind of lifts us above it. He just catches us up, and we're still watching it. We're in the midst of it and all, but like he snatches up us away to a part of us anyway.
Yeah.
I guess where the grace resides,
Oh,
and
that's so beautifully
so
said.
I wrote this probably about 40 years ago, but everything
Whoa.
had it had a different sound to it. I wanted to modernize it, and I'm going through all my old Christian songs, and I'm going to do that to all of them.
Oh my gosh. Well, I intentionally never listened to the whole song, but what I heard, I was like, wow. So this one has a much deeper meaning. And
Yeah, if you laugh,
yeah,
that'll strike you dead. So don't
yeah,
laugh.
don't laugh at this one. Yeah, and Sarah did say, yeah, laughter is good. So Neil said, please ask Tommy if he has written anything for our veterans.
Yes, it's called Yearbook Heroes.
Oh,
It's about I graduated in 1965. Most of the guys in my class were killed in Vietnam, so
oh gosh.
they didn't have class reunions, and this went on for quite a few years
Oh my
until they
God.
got the idea. Let's combine, certain classes. So my class then. What was left of it got invited to like 5-year reunions after that. But for that
Oh
particular
wow.
year, we had 701 kids graduating. 701 kids
Oh my God.
graduating. So that would have been quite a reunion. And so I wrote this song about you looking through their heroes on the gridiron or on the baseball field, and then they wind up being heroes
Oh,
overseas. So basically, you're looking at the yearbook and things they hope to be someday.
oh,
So I'm going to be posting that on one of my group sites for a Memorial Day.
please do. And if you want to, please share it with me and I will share it. Because that
Okay, yeah,
we
not
need
everybody's
that.
going to see it. Yeah, not
I
everybody.
understand.
Yeah,
If you feel
but
comfortable doing that,
no,
whenever you feel
I'm
comfortable.
okay with that. I said where I posted, it's on my group sites. If
Right, right.
people aren't songwriters, they're not going to see it.
Right.
So
Well,
I'll
that's
send
it.
you.
If you want to, I would love to share that, even
Yeah,
just on another show and just say, look, this is the song that Tom was talking about because we need more of those. We need more
yeah.
memorials
I'll get it
and
out to you
tributes.
before Memorial Weekend, and you post it so your
Oh,
listeners
great.
can hear
Yes,
it.
thank you. I would love to play that for you. It would be
Okay.
an honor. Yeah, Neil said 1965 for him too. So y'all have a lot in common. Oh my gosh.
Every
So
year.
gosh, I can't wait to hear this song. And you know what I thought? You said you wrote this over 40 years ago. And the sad thing about it is I remember way back then, don't you? Even back then, there was so much going on that it required us to write something like this. You know what I mean? And there's
Yeah,
still so much going on. We still need we need assurance that it's going to be okay. Like you said, catch me away. Just take me above all this. You know what I mean? Where you can help me deal with it. Like you said, give me the grace. Maybe
yeah,
that's what you would. Let's listen to the words and check
yeah,
it out. I'm really
yeah.
excited to hear this. So the name of this is "You Catch Me Away." I already know I'm going to love this, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, and I'm going to have to put us in the waiting room this time because I had to load these. Some of these are different. We'll be right back. Here is "You Catch Me Away" by Papa Tommy.
When confused as to what to do, I find when I call on you, the counsel of your spirit comes, and you catch me away. When direction becomes unclear, I find when I draw you near, you meet me in the place I am, and you catch me away. You catch me away, Lord, to your place high above, how to reach from the cares of this life, caught up in your arms of love. You catch me away, Lord, to your place high above. your arms of love when others won't understand what you work in the heart of a man. Jesus, your comforting comes and you catch me away. Since the first day of my rebirth, there's a liar who questions my worth. So then I ask, Lord, do you love me still? Oh, you simply catch me away. You catch me away, Lord, to your place high above, how to reach from the cares of this life, caught up in your arms of love. Up in your arms of love. Since the first day of my rebirth, there's a liar who questions my worth. So then I ask, Lord, do you love me still? You simply catch me away.
Oops, I did it again. I muted myself. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got scared. I thought I lost my hearing.
I say every time I do that, I swear if my husband had a mute button, you'd never hear from me. Oh my gosh. As I was saying before I muted myself, that's a beautiful song. I
Thank
mean,
you.
that is,
Thank
gosh,
you.
you're so welcome. And you know what? That explains everything to me. That explains why you have so much joy and why you just radiate joy. To me, you do. You really, really do. Because of your faith and your belief and your just that confidence and knowing that he's going to get you, he's going to catch you. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful.
Thank you.
So, did you? You're welcome, hon. Did you write that during a time of great turbulence, like things going on around you, a lot of bad things, or was it just personally? You don't have to give me details. I'm just really curious what inspired that.
Um, and I don't think anything in particular. It's just when you're communicating with your father constantly, you're
Yeah.
bombarded with ideas. I mean, you got the goofy stuff and the funny stuff, but I'm actually, I look at things humorously because
Yes.
people don't like to do that, and I start with myself. I do a lot of self-deprecating stuff.
Right.
But the thing is, there's a certain sobriety that goes with walking with him every day, and that never leaves. But the heaviness isn't there. He was a man of great sorrows, well acquainted with grief, is what it said about him. And so you're able to look at everything that's going on in the world and have an understanding. He made a provision around that, and he also made a provision through it. Some things when he was preaching in the outer court. They wanted to attack him right then and there,
Right.
and he simply walked through them. It didn't say anything about a distraction being caused. He just simply walked through it, and I recognize that's a process that he has for us too. Everything that he did, we should be able to do.
Just keep
So
walking right through it.
yeah, I don't think he ever got confronted with something that horrified him. He
Yeah.
just he saw it for what it was, and he knew what the author of or who the author of that was, and he knew
Yes.
he was a liar. And I could walk around a liar. I could climb over a ladder.
Wow.
because
That's beautiful.
he only has one approach, which is direct and to do damage. So,
Yes.
there's a certain sobriety that I face every day with. But so when I look at what's going on, uh, I know what's behind it all, and
Yes.
I know where the victory is. This stuff going on in the heavens. It's always been, and
Yeah.
we're living our life. We don't realize it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I learned that it's there, but no, you start knowing it's there,
Yeah.
and then you just know. Well, I have to deal with this now. That's being taken care of by Dad and the gang.
Yeah.
Uh, but
No, exactly. That's exact.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh
so
my goodness.
yeah, so I could write a song like that at any given time
Yeah.
because some little example will poke through um, and illustrate something in the Lord that I didn't know yesterday or didn't
Yeah.
realize. And then I'll start writing that, and you'll think, "Wow, Tom's getting really sober minded and whatever." But
No, but it's so
it's
important
never
because
dark.
yeah,
It's always point to the darkness and then inform
light.
the listener of the hope.
Yes, absolutely. Because, like I said, so many of us watching the show right now, or that we'll go back and watch it later, are dealing with the enemy right now, honestly, and dealing with the negativities.
Yeah.
We had a very unfortunate episode here in Texas,
Yep.
and it's affected a lot of families, and it's my heart goes out to them, and all we can do is pray for them, and it's just I can't even imagine having to deal with that. And all you can do is put your faith in
Yeah.
God that He's going to get you through it, like you said, and walk right through it. Just keep going. That's all you can do.
Well, you said you can't imagine it, and we can if we've never gone through it.
Right.
But the thing is, so it affects the individual families immediately. It affects friends of the families and that sort of thing. And so the enemy's trying to get you to imagine it.
Yeah.
It's not your job to imagine it. And I started doing that. I can't wrap my head around this. Well, you're not supposed to, because it's so dark and it's
Yeah.
so beyond where I'm trying to lead you.
Yeah.
That's going to distract you and make you lose hope of ultimately where you're headed. So, people say, I can't wrap my brain around. Well, good. Don't try, because
Don't
then
even try.
you have to align with that kind of darkness
Yeah.
in order to understand it. And it's chaotic. So there is no understanding.
Yeah. And that's bringing you down to that level. And you definitely don't want to do that. Just keep
Yeah.
looking up. Keep looking up.
So, yeah. So I'll write a goofy song and then everything's okay.
Yeah, I love it. I love your message of hope and love and just making people smile, looking at the humorous side of life, but also the serious side of life in a humorous way, and I think it's wonderful. I really do. You were the very first person that you're welcome, Tom. You were the very first person that reached out to me on the Sandy Ramos songwriting site. And that's what Neil just put, that he posts with Sandy Ramos. I haven't posted things there as often as I like. Of course, I don't write as many songs as you. I wish I did. But I don't know. Just right away, I was like, this is a great guy. You know what I mean? You made me feel you were just joking with me and making me laugh. And I was like, I like him. Remember reading it to my husband. And that was before any of Carolyn's Corner even started, through all these ups and downs, I've been so blessed to have people like you and all types of different singers, songwriters that were just trying to spread the word of love, honestly, love and light and positivity through our music. And a lot of even if the lyrics are negative, still music can change the world. I believe that, we can change the world together. That's why I always say that we can change the world one corner at a time. You're in your little corner doing it. I'm trying to do it in my little corner of the world. And I am so glad that you came and joined me in the corner and that you're here sharing your appreciate really, Tom.
Appreciate you having me. It was good to see you again and not sick
always.
This time. So
yes, I know. I felt so bad about that. But it was completely out of my control. I was like, because I never want to miss the show.
Yeah,
but sometimes
I know. It kind of got on top of you at the last minute. And
it literally did. I was like, there is no way. I was so sick. And by the next day, I was fine, praise God. But that night, oh God, I was so sick. In fact, I had to call my daughter because she lives an hour away to come get my grandson because I said, I can't drive. I was really nauseous, bad. And so she had to come get him, and it broke my heart because he had just gotten here. But, things happen. And I got through it, just like you said. I got through it. I'm like, I'm okay. And thank God we got to do your show. But I didn't want to just leave you. Like, I wanted to give you another chance. And I'm so, not another chance. You did a great job the first time. but I wanted the chance to be on here with you, and get to interact with you too, because I think you're such a wonderful person, and what a gift to all of us, honestly. And I wanted to ask you, have you ever gotten any of your songs like recorded? Has anyone like a big, I always say big, but have you ever gotten anyone to record some of your songs? You've been doing it for a while now.
No, that's not my goal.
Right.
When I started writing seriously, the real estate market collapsed. I had income properties and stuff, and I lost everything. And I said, what do I know? So what do I know how to do? Well, first of all, I had to go out on Social Security at 62, which I didn't want to.
Yeah.
That would have been my only source of income, and
Yes.
I couldn't financially recover from that. And I said, well, what do I know how to do? And I said, well, I played guitar for all these years, and that's when I took my first gig at 60 years old. I started playing out, and we just got by. We had our bills paid, everything like that.
That's all you really need, is to get by, really, right? I mean,
yeah. So it was never meant to be like a music career,
right?
But I just started with the playing music, and then I said, let me try songwriting. How hard could it be?
That is so awesome that you started it at 60.
Yeah. So. The only, like, that song, I wrote it 40 years ago, but at the time I was writing maybe a song a year, 2 songs a year tops.
Yeah.
I just wasn't motivated to do it. So,
wow.
But things change, and
yeah,
I started writing, but not to sell them. That wasn't the message. It was,
that wasn't the message.
Like, start writing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I got friends who multi-platinum, writers and multi-Grammy nominees. None of them won the Grammy, but that's pretty cool.
Wow.
And they like the songs. And one guy says, "Hey, you should cut that." And it's just not me. I'm not an entertainer. And if anybody hears a song that I wrote and they want to do something with it, I'll say, name your price. What kind of split you want to take?
That's different if they, but you're not going to actively pursue them, because if it's meant to be, it'll be.
Yeah, because I don't want to adjust my writing to some artist who might be overweight, need too much.
Unless it's that song. Does this song make my ass look fake?
Yeah, I might pitch that. There's a guy I have in mind.
With the stipulation that they use the album cover of the donkey looking at his butt.
Yeah, that's as risque as I want to get. So.
It's so funny. Oh my God. So funny. I've never known of anybody write anything like that. I just love it. I really, really do. I love the joy and the energy you bring to people.
Well, there's others like that who write those kind of things, but they're in an institution right now. So.
Well, I tell you what, when you see your wife, your pretend wife that you picture the pictures. I'm just kidding. Tell her that we said hello and that she's a lucky woman. I know you're a very lucky man.
Yep.
I enjoy seeing all your pictures and seeing all your songs and getting all your feedback all the time. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Tom is one of the first people that helps critique songs on Sandy Ramos's site. You're almost like one of the gatekeepers. I love it. I mean, honestly, you made me feel welcome right away. I need to start posting more. I need to write more. I've been so preoccupied with this, but that's okay. That's where I'm led to do right now. You know what I mean?
Well, we can do something together if you want. If you're,
of course. I would love to. I need to get motivated again, back to writing.
Well, absolutely. I know where you are. I know where you live. So
yes. Now you know I'm off St. Mary Street. You're like, oh God, I got your number. Yeah, now you got my phone number. Oh my gosh, it has been so much fun having you on, Tom.
Same here. I had fun.
Really, I'm so grateful for you, and I hope God continues to bless you and keep writing those songs for people that are really going to touch them. Let me see what Neil said. Okay, Neil does co-writes also. That's great. See, I need to start co-writing. I've only co-written one time, and that was with Therese Carver. And that's going to be huge. I'm so excited. I had never done it before because I have asked so many people throughout my life, and everybody's like, oh, no one ever takes me seriously. I don't know why. I guess because I'm so silly. They don't think I'm serious about it, I guess. And I'm like, no, I'm serious, but I'm doing so many other things now. But yeah, absolutely. That would be great. Neil, thank you so much. I may be reaching out to you. Guys and gals, thank you so much for joining us here on Carolyn's Corner. Before we go, Tom, is there anything you would like to add for our viewers and listeners out there?
No, if you do write, keep doing it. Don't look at it as a career move, although it could be, because then you start compromising on what's inside of you that was supposed to come out. You start tailor making it for someone else, and you don't even know anything about that person.
That's an excellent
So
point.
write just write for yourself if you're a writer, because that's all I know. That's all I do all the time. So
Yes.
I'm 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 saying something in that realm. Just write what you like, write what makes you feel happy or sad, but and with no concern of what anybody else thinks, because if it has a message for you, it's got to be at least 100,000 people like you who it'll resound with if they hear it.
Wow,
So
that's really good advice, because sometimes I think nobody wants to, but I shouldn't do that. If it like that's a good point, because if
no.
I think it's a good message, then others would too. There's always somebody that can relate going through something similar. Um, yes, Neil post a song for vets this. He's going to post a song for vets this Friday on Sandy's side. That's so awesome. I can't wait to see them all. I
Yeah.
forgot about Friday. I should put my song back on there, carved in stone. You know, my veteran song. We need to recognize all of our veterans. Did you serve as well, Tom?
No, I was sick as a kid, and I got rejected.
Oh well, I'm sorry, but
So
everything's for a reason. But thank you for
yeah,
supporting the veterans. It's wonderful. Thank you for
yeah, no,
all of
I
our veterans
rejected
out there.
gladly.
Yeah, because we won't have a show. Let's see. Veterans Day, I mean, Memorial Day is what, Monday? No, I don't even know. I have to look at the
Yeah,
calendar. Oh my God.
yeah,
It's Monday.
yeah,
So we won't have a show until then. So remember to acknowledge the veterans in your life, anyone around you. We will not have a show this Saturday at the VFW. They just let me know they're having a private party. But if we would have, I definitely would have made a special point to acknowledge them. Um, but I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Tom, thank you so much again for being here. We really
Thank you.
appreciate you. You are
Thank
welcome. I hope, like I said, God continues to bless you. And let me say a real quick goodbye to my great grandson. He's not great, he's awesome. Not my great grandson, my grandson, Mr. Spencer. Hi, Grandma loves you. He likes waving. He thinks it's so cool. I think it's so awesome. I'm so extremely blessed, beyond blessed. And you've just added to my many blessings, Tom. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to treat everyone you meet with kindness. Try to share some love if you can at all. Share this video. Please share it. We want to get Tom's songs out there and bring joy to other people. All right. With that being said, y'all have a wonderful night. Say goodbye. Get your
Thanks
face
again.
in here. Say
Bye. I want to see the
bye.
wave. Let me see the
Okay.
wave.
So can you see him? Here, put your head in the camera. Here, right here. There. It's hard because the camera's over here. There. Now, well wave.
Fist bump.
There, fist bump. There you go. There you go. All
Thank
right.
you.
We'll talk to you later.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.